Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play in Minecraft Java Edition. Last video I got a I got all the materials for an enchantment table and to get the level 30 enchant. So today what I'm gonna do is make an XP farm. So the kind of XP farm this is gonna be using the spider spawners. And I know it's not like the best for XP, but it's what I have, and then I'll also get like spider eyes and string from it, so I think it's a good trade. So I finally got all the materials for the design I'm using, which is from Skullcraft. Link to the video will be in the description. Anyways, let's get to the building. It didn't occur to me that this is a cave spider spawner that I will be using, so I don't know if it's gonna be any different than using normal spider. Well, we'll see once we build it. Anyway, since we're just since I'm just mining stone, I might as well tell a story, I guess. Anyway, so if you're familiar with my channel at all, I mostly do Blitz content, and I've only, I wouldn't say recently, but I haven't been doing Minecraft for so long, at least posting videos, that is. Anyways, so I was playing Blitz the other day, and it's on Oasis Palms, and I'm just going the normal route. I'm in the BK30, 1P. I'm just going my normal flanking route. When all of a sudden I just start seeing my tank just kind of moving, like it's kind of wiggling left and right, but that wasn't like the keys I was pressing, and so it was delayed. So I was like, oh, why are my inputs being delayed? And because usually I have good internet, and the internet was still strong. So anyways, so I'm like, oh no, well, it might just be like a little, I don't know, spike, and then it'll go away. Well, I didn't. And so I'm like, oh wow, this is like noticeable delay, because it was like 1 or 2 seconds off. And so I'm like, oh boy. And sure enough, I look down at the bottom left corner to see the ping. It was like 1300. I'm not kidding you. It was 1300. And I was just like, what? Because I mean, I had never gotten that much ping before. And I don't think any game. I mean, not that I play online games that much. Well, other than Blitz. But yeah, 1300 ping. So that, and we still managed to win. I somehow got 1,000 damage. It was like a pretty much a wipeout on the enemy team, or like against the enemy team's part. I don't know why, because the internet was strong. It hasn't spiked that much, but I have had like a few more spikes recently. I don't know if it's like the new update or something, or if my PC's just given up now. Because, I mean, it's not like a new PC. Think of any other really good stories. Right now, I'm just digging out a 9 by 9 room. I forget, what was it? 9 by 9 by 9. Okay. Room, and I think that just increases the spawn area, or the spawn rate. One of the two. Alright. Okay. That's good. Now I need to dig out a hole. It's 3 blocks deep. Man. Forgot that when you make fence posts, you get 3 from every one that you make. But we can just use those now for whatever we need, I guess. So, recently I've been playing Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. I'm not recording it or anything because I don't have a capture card. But I've just been playing it, and I mean, I enjoy it. I know there's like a lot of people that don't like the newer Paper Mario games. I'm not sure if they're specifically talking or referencing Thousand Year Door or a different game. Anyway, I'm enjoying it. I like the story. It's an easier game, of course. It's not going to be too hard. It's Mario. So, I've gotten to the final boss, though. And that thing, that final boss isn't necessarily hard. It's just long. I mean, I guess there might be longer bosses, but I have not found one myself yet. So you get to the final boss, and you you go through about 5 minutes of like cutscene stuff. Then you fight the boss, and it's like 150 HP. So I'm like, oh, come on. So I already know it's going to be like a long fight. I mean, I know I do higher amounts of damage with all the equipment, but I was like, oh, this is going to be so long. So I get it to, I think it's about half. And that's when it triggers the next phase of the fight, which makes it invincible to all my attacks. Which it didn't give any warning. Like when I used the tattle ability just to like get information, there was nothing different than like the first dialogue. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Because I couldn't do anything. I ended up honestly rage quitting just because I'm like, what am I supposed to do? But I'm like, alright, fine. I'll try it again. Maybe I'll have better luck. Same thing happens, but I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna wait through because I don't want to watch the cutscenes all over again. So I go through, and I don't know how many turns in, and it finally triggers another cutscene. This cutscene is just it's like, almost kind of reminds me of, Endgame, where Captain America is just kind of standing against, like, or Thanos and his entire army alone. Well, I mean, Mario isn't by himself, but he's, like, you're probably gonna be, like, beaten and at low health at this point, because the boss is so annoying. And to top it all off, its attacks, like, just sucked Mario's HP. Or his partners as well. So, all the damage that you had done is basically gone. To top it all off, it finally just, like, sucks up everyone. Sucks, like, the life force out of everyone in the audience. Which, that's another topic I had to get into. But, and sucks all the audience's life force, I guess, out. And then it goes back to max HP, and I'm like, oh, come on. I can't even damage this thing, and it's already at max HP. But not to spoil too much, but basically, then you have like a third phase where you can actually damage it. So, but, you know, it's 150 HP, plus it sucks up the HP, and that thing took me an hour. Like, it was like an hour of just, like, hitting it, and then retreating, and then kind of, well, not retreating, but hiding from attacks, and oh boy, that was so annoyingly long. I didn't even beat it, because I died, like, it was at 24 HP, but I had no healing items, really, or, like, none that were gonna really be effective, and I think both my part, or, like, well, not all mine, but, like, if I had switched my partner, it would have just, it would have been really a game over, honestly. Because the one character that is able to hide Mario, was at like 3 HP, and I guess I had like a 10 HP restoring healing item, but I was like, that maybe will last like a turn, so I ended up dying, and I didn't actually time it, but that was like an hour of fighting, and I was like, it was already like, I don't know, like almost 11, and I'm like, I don't want to do that again. So that's just where I stopped. And I haven't tried or attempted to complete it yet since. But soon, hopefully, I will be able to, but I have never had a longer boss fight than that. Because it's not necessarily hard, it's just like, it's gonna take a while, because when it restores its HP, it's like, does like 6 or 7, depending on if you're able to block it, the hit. And Mario does like, or how I have him, Mario does like 6 damage. So, any damage that I do is just undone with certain attacks. Ugh. That was just not a pleasant fight. I'm gonna give the spiders a message. Goodbye, spiders. Rip. Thank you for your organs. Smiley face. There we go. Alright. Now I need to make a hallway, I think it was. I'll fancy up the kill chamber probably a little later, but right now I'm just going to find out what I need. Alright, I think that's, yep, it's done. So now what I just need to do is not go up the way that it is the wrong way. Right, and then I need to dig up 2 blocks up. And then this is supposed to keep the spiders, or like be a trap or something for them so that they don't stay on the ceiling. That should be good now. Ah. Alright, success. Now let's see if it actually is gonna work. Nope. Well, that was kind of a bust, but you know what? I'm still gonna put my enchanter down here because I don't have much other choice. Till I find a real spider spawner. And I might try maybe tweaking the design a bit so that it could actually work. Because the main thing is that the spiders aren't moving forward. Enough, because you see, I think like they all are supposed to come into this area and then you just like wham, 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 wham. Alright, so I'm gonna get all my enchanting stuff because I mean, it's workable. Didn't think about it that it was cave spiders I was working with and not regular spiders until I actually started the design, but it's not the worst that could have happened. Now, I wonder if I put blocks at the top. That could work. I'll have to do some testing on it. See what the best designs are. This should now, I should be able to get Fortune 3 on the pickaxe. Almost forgot I needed lapis to enchant. But, let's see, we'll get Fortune 3 and, I don't know. I don't know if I'll aim to get a Bane of Arthropod swords now. Because, I mean, it'll be useful for, you know, the XP farm. Then the next goal will be Silk Touch. I think Silk Touch is probably one of the best enchants. Well, that might be because I, like, only had it once. And the sad thing is that once I got the Silk Touch pickaxe, I died in lava. Because I was just mining away, and I closed my eyes for a second. I hear the lava, or like I hear damage, and I'm like, wait, what? Open my eyes, I'm in lava. I go back to where I die. Well, I die. I go back to where I was, and there was just like a hole, a single, you know, 1x1 hole of lava where I was strip mining, and it was just very, very annoying. It's gonna be really noisy, really fast. My gear, and it should. Alright, should be. No, what? Did not work? That's disappointing. Usually it does Fortune 3. Wonder if that got changed or if I messed it up or something. Well, that's strange. Oh. Well, this was a overall, I feel like, disappointing day. I'm gonna go back up and see if I can make a grindstone. Yeah. Gonna move the meat. It's been bugging me. I didn't. So I was looking back, you know, I had to watch through my, you know, recordings, and just that meat was in there like the entire time, and I didn't do anything. Right. the sword enchant gonna be? I'm not gonna enchant this. Sharpness 4. Might do. Kill sword again. Or make a diamond sword next or something. Well, we got a spider farm built for cave spiders that is not, it works. It works, but it's not super efficient. For some reason I didn't get the Fortune 3 enchant first, but fortunately, pun intended, we did get Fortune 3 on the second enchant. I'm gonna probably look that up. I don't know if that changed because of like updates or something. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. So we did stuff, even if it wasn't, you know, best. Anyways, thanks for watching, and goodbye.